Meanwhile, on the other side of the country this morning, several wildfires are continuing to rage on in Los Angeles County. On your screen is a live look at one of them right now. At least 10 people are dead as residents slowly start returning to parts of LA, only to find their neighborhoods reduced to rubble. And while you were sleeping, about 400 firefighters have been guarding against this new fire on your screen, which has been burning since Thursday afternoon. Today, as residents escape this Kenneth fire, the total number of evacuation orders is now approaching 200,000 people. This one broke out just 2 miles from a shelter hosting evacuees from another fire.
The total damage and economic losses from all of the fires are now estimated as high as $150 billion, according to AccuWeather. The two biggest fires alone have burned at least 10,000 homes and other structures.
And we want to give you some perspective as to the size of these fires combined. Take a look at this. Meteorologist Morgan Strackbine made this map showing just how big they are in comparison with the Quad Cities. So far, more than 29,000 acres have burned, and that's about 45 square miles. And you can see here, it's a big chunk of the Quad Cities.
And right now, as many of the fire hydrants in LA remain dry, take a look at how crews are using ocean salt water as a backup measure. You can see one here gathering the water from the Pacific and then eventually dumping that salt water onto the growing fire. Experts say they're doing this only as a last resort, as fresh water is preferred for aerial drops.
In many brush fires, we run out of water, and we anticipate that because of the supply demand. There's so many firefighters tapping into a limited supply of water.
Experts say fresh water is better for putting out fires because it has a higher cooling capacity than salt water, so it's better at absorbing heat. Salt water also corrodes firefighting equipment and causes environmental damage.
Well, in the midst of all this right now, almost 800 incarcerated people are among those battling the fires. Through a conservation program, prisoners in California can work alongside the state's firefighting crews. This week's fires are generating new concerns about their treatment, as participants are paid between less than $6 and up to just only $10 per day. For responding to active emergencies, they're paid an additional $1 per hour when responding to active emergencies like this week's fires.